Chapter 2 In the Land of the Munchkins. Dorothy jumped down from her bed and ran to the door. When she opened it, she gave a cry of surprise. She was not looking at the grey prairie anymore. The house was in a beautiful country that was covered with green grass and tall trees. There were flowers of every color in the grass, and the trees were full of delicious fruit. Birds sang, and there was a little stream of clear water. How different this country is from Kansas, Dorothy cried. I have never seen such a beautiful place. Where am I? And how did I get here? At that moment, Dorothy saw some people coming towards her. The people were small, but they were not children. The three men had beards and the woman's hair was white. They were all very strangely dressed. They wore bluey hats that were tall and pointed. The men were all dressed in blue, but the little woman was dressed in white. She walked towards Dorothy and bowed. Welcome to the land of the Munchkins, the woman said. Thank you for killing the Wicked Witch of the East. You must be a witch too. You have killed the Wicked Witch with your magic and now we are free. Thank you. Dorothy was very surprised. She had no magic and she had never killed anyone in her life. You have made a mistake, Dorothy replied. I am a girl, not a witch. I have not killed anyone. Well, then your house killed her. It fell on top of her, said the woman with a laugh. Look, you can see the legs of the Wicked Witch sticking out from under the house. You can see her silver shoes. Oh, dear, Dorothy said, looking down at the witch's legs and the beautiful silver shoes on her feet. What can I do? Nothing, the little woman said. The Wicked Witch of the East is dead. I'm the Good Witch of the North, my dear. I'm the Munchkin's friend and now yours too. Dorothy was very surprised. I thought that all witches were wicked, she said slowly. No, that's not true, the Good Witch of the North replied. There were 4 witches in the land of Oz, 2 were good and 2 were bad. But now, thanks to you, there is only one Wicked Witch, the Wicked Witch of the West. There is a wizard too. He is the Great Wizard of Oz and he lives in the Emerald City. I'm a girl and I live in Kansas with my aunt and uncle, Dorothy replied. Well, I used to live with them, she went on sadly. I was carried here by the cyclone and now I want to get back to Kansas. Can you help me? The Good Witch shook her head. There is a desert all around the land of Oz, she said. No one can cross it. You will have to stay with us, my dear. Dorothy began to cry. This is a beautiful country, she said. But Kansas is my home. Uncle Henry and Aunt Em are there and they will be worried about me. Home is always the best place to be. Please help me to go home. The girl went on crying and the Munchkins began to cry too, because they felt sorry for her. The Good Witch of the North thought for a moment. You must go to the Emerald City, she said after a while. The Great Wizard of Oz lives there. Ask him to help you. How do I get to the Emerald City? Is it a long way? Will you come with me? Dorothy asked. You must follow the yellow brick road, the Good Witch replied. It is a long way. But my kiss will protect you. No one will hurt you when they see this mark. The Good Witch kissed Dorothy and smiled. The kiss had left a strange mark on Dorothy's forehead. Go to the Great Wizard. You will be safe now, she said. Dorothy stopped crying and thanked the Good Witch. Look, the Wicked Witch has turned to dust. One of the Munchkins said to Dorothy. Take her silver shoes, my dear. They may help you on your journey. Goodbye. The Munchkins walked away through the trees, talking happily. The Good Witch of the North smiled and walked away too. Dorothy and Toto were all alone in the land of Oz.